Hey everyone, we're here in Chicago with the very famous and talented Miranda Sings.
Hey guys!
So how's your day going so far?
It's going great actually. I just had my first show here in Chicago. It was wonderful. And I'm about to have another one again tonight at 8 p.m. It's going to be great. I'm very, very excited about it.
For those of us who aren't famous, what's a typical day like for you?
Well, it's really amazing. It's really fun. I wake up and I sing, I warm up for a few hours, and then I check all my fan mail and hate mail online. I read it all, and I get in contact with my manager and I talk to him and try to figure out where I'm going to go next, what exciting place I'm going to go perform next, and I practice. And I like to write my own shows and put them on for my mom and my uncle. And I'm very busy. I'm very, very busy and very famous. It's really nice knowing that everyone loves me and I'm famous. It's a fun life.
So why did you start posting videos on YouTube?
Well, I've always been famous. It's just now people know. So, and it was only about a year and a half ago that people started really knowing that I was famous. But since I could start walking, I was able to sing, dance, perform everything, and I saw that YouTube, you could upload your own videos. So I thought, well, if I sing online, then people will know that I'm famous, and then everyone will know about it, and then I'll just be famous worldwide. So I just uploaded a video because I wanted people to see my talent and realize that I'm really good. So that's why I did that.
You have many talents. How do you incorporate those all into everyday life?
Well, it's hard because when you're very, very talented, it's hard to really get to practice all of your talents all day long, and it's very demanding because I can sing, I can dance, I can act, I can model, I can do magic now, I can do everything. So I'm constantly trying to practice all of them. If I'm in the shower, I'll practice my dance moves. If I'm cooking dinner, I'll practice singing. If I'm talking to my uncle, I'll start doing a monologue. If I'm in my bedroom, I'll do a magic trick on my dog, or something like that. So I'm always just trying to practice all my talents so that I'm up to par with where I need to be so my Mirfandas are always pleased with me.
So we know your uncle is a big fashion inspiration to you. Could you show us how he would want you to wear some clothes we brought for you?
Definitely. Items? Yes, sure. Beautiful. Oh, I love this. I actually have a hat just like this. Now hats are tricky because you don't want to shadow your face because you want people to see your beautiful face. Unless you're ugly, then wear a hat. So it's not really even a funny thing. It's actually really serious. If you're not attractive, you need to hide it up so you don't freak people out or whatever. But for me, not ugly. So you put it on like this and make sure they can see your whole forehead really, because that way they see all your expression when you're acting. And you can move your eyebrows around and they'll be able to witness it, and so it's best to wear hats farther back unless you're not attractive, then down. So that's what he would say about that.
How would you make this one stylish? We've got sort of like a moo-moo here.
Oh, this is beautiful. Well, I see it has straps on, so I would wear it over my clothes because it's scandalous. These are like bra straps, and that's rude. So I'm wearing a good shirt. Actually, this is my uncle's. I borrowed it. You could just put it on over your clothes. But see, if I wasn't wearing a shirt underneath, you could see cleavage, which is inappropriate and rude. So I'd also probably pull it up like this. It's a beautiful apron. It could make a pretty cape. This is a great accessory because you can be a necklace, a cape, a hat. You can do pretty much anything with this. I actually love this. It's beautiful. So that's actually, I came up with that on my own. I don't think my uncle would even think of all that stuff. So looks like I'm ahead of him there. It's nice though. Beautiful.
So you've recently dabbled in magic.
Yes.
How did you get started with that?
Well, I did a couple shows in Hollywood with a wonderful magician named Chris Ballinger. And we did a show at the Magic Castle, which is an exclusive VIP club in Hollywood. And so I wanted to incorporate magic into the show. And so he taught me a few tricks. And now actually I have a magic kit for sale that you can buy, and it has dozens of magic tricks in it, and a DVD where I teach you how to do the magic tricks. It's a really good deal, and I recommend you guys buy it. I hope you do. So yeah, but that's how I got involved in it. Chris Ballinger was a big influence on me, and now I'm better than him. So
Can you show us one of your magic tricks?
Definitely. Just watch this. All I have to do is ta-da! So there you go. Now you guys are beautiful like me with lipstick.
Wow.
Magical. Yeah.
That's pretty impressive, Miranda.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So, who is your biggest threat or competitor in the industry?
Nobody. I am probably my own biggest threat because I set the bar so high for myself that I'm constantly competing to make sure I'm better than me, which is a hard life to live, actually. So I don't think there is anybody out there who is as talented as me because I do everything. You name it, I can probably do it. So I'm not threatened by anyone except for me.
If you were to write an autobiography about your life, what would the title be, and what maybe the titles of some of the chapters?
That's a very good question. Actually, I do write in a diary, so I'd probably just make my diary the book so that I don't have to do the work of rewriting a whole story about myself. But it would probably be called Me by Miranda Sings. And some of the chapters would be my love life, makeup tips, being grounded and why it sucks, things like that. So just things that happen to me in my day-to-day life and how it's really tough, haters and how I deal with them, Miranda's chores and why they're annoying. Those would all be really good chapters in the book.
Sounds like a very good book. I would definitely buy it.
I hope you would.
All right. So, how do you stay out of the eyes of the paparazzi?
Well, that's a good question. A lot of times it's really hard being famous because, you know, every once in a while I'll go to a store and I just get mauled and for example, a person will come up to me and be like, "Are you Miranda?" And I'll say yes, and they'll go, "Oh my gosh," and then that will happen. So it's really hard and it's tough to stay out of the limelight because, you know, maybe once a month or so people will recognize me and it's like, oh, here we go again. So
I don't know how you do.
I don't either.
Are you the type of person that sings in the shower?
Yes, I sing all the time. I have to warm up for at least 2 to 3 hours. Every professional, that's how long you warm up. So I usually start when I wake up, get in the shower, continue my warm-ups, and then keep going when I get out. But I'm always singing. I'm always singing. So, and if I ever stop, I actually scold myself. Be like, "What are you doing, Miranda? I don't know. Keep singing, okay." And then I'll keep going, so.
Do you have a favorite song that you sing in the shower?
Define Gravity is my favorite song,
Yeah.
and so I sing it all the time. But I like singing all different types of songs. I like making up my own songs. And the shower is a great place to write music. I'm a composer as well, it's another threat. So I like to write my own music, and a lot of times I will sing about the things I'm doing, like, "Oh, I'm washing my hair, and it's wet with water." So that's when I wrote last week, actually.
Wow. We actually brought some bubbles. Like,
Oh.
would you like to act that
Do a
out
little
again?
demonstration?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, that was great.
Sing that song.
Yeah, any song.
song.
So since I am a composer, I can write songs according to whatever situation I'm in. For example, right now, we have some bubbles. So, blow some more bubbles. Okay, so here we go. So, for example, oh, there are bubbles everywhere. I pop them.
That was a very beautiful song you just sang, Miranda.
Thank you.
Everyone wants to know, how is your hunt for your new man candy going?
Man candy. I never really heard that expression before. I don't like to suck on men like candy, so I wouldn't say that. But I am looking for a new boyfriend. I'm actually trying to pursue Justin Bieber right now.
Oh, wow.
I have not heard from him, so I'm still waiting patiently. But I do love Justin Bieber because he's talented, he's attractive, he's famous, but he's not as good as me, and I always want to make sure I'm better than the man I'm with. So it's going okay. I'm enjoying being single right now, and I hang out with my uncle a lot, which is nice. So he's kind of like a temporary boyfriend, I guess you could say. Yeah.
So we know that one of your threats is modeling. What is your signature pose that you always resort to?
Well, when modeling, it would be the model smile, and that's when you smize with your eyes. Tyra Banks always talks about it, and that would be like that. So I like to tilt my head down a little bit and flirt with my eyes and just smile like, oh. So yeah, that's my
Very
signature
nice.
pose.
If you had your own signature perfume, what would it be called?
Signature perfume. Miranda's aroma.
What would that smell like?
I want to make it smell like me, so I would probably just take a bunch of my clothing from my closet or from my room and give it to a scientist who knows how to make that happen and be like, make this smell like me, and I don't really know how it works. Maybe they could dump it in water and squeeze it out. Maybe that would work.
So today in America, there's a very popular TV show right now called Jersey Shore.
Mm-hmm.
What are your feelings about this show?
It's
Have you ever
disgusting.
seen it?
Yes, I saw once when my mom was not home. I snuck on MTV. I'm not supposed to be on there, so I'm Mom. So, but yes, I did watch Jersey Shore, and it was dirty and rude, and they were drinking alcohol, which is the drink of Satan. So, I did not like this show. I thought it was very rude and inappropriate, and I think they're all in jail now, actually, last I heard, so it's good.
So Miranda, if you ever have downtime in your busy schedule, what are some of your hobbies that your fans may not know about?
Well, I love to eat mac and cheese, so that's one of my favorite things to do. I also love to do beadwork with crafts. I like to make necklaces with noodles, yeah, stuff like that.
Sounds very fun.
So, do you have any last words for your fans and your haters out there?
Well, for my fans, I love you guys. You're my biggest inspiration. I love you. You're my Mirfandas. Keep watching those videos. I love you guys. For haters, I would just say, haters, back off. You're just jealous.